Hi, this is Julie at Love's Beginning with a message called A Trail of Light. You are looking at a past enactment of a tiny mad idea. And this is just my note that idea of a tiny mad idea is a direct reference to A Course in Miracles. All physical vision is about witnessing the impossible, the idea that you could separate successfully from the presence of God, from the will of God. When you feel disturbance of any kind, you have forgotten that what you are gazing upon is a fantastical enactment of the impossible. You are looking upon a tiny lie that seems to have assumed massive proportions. Ask yourself, what is bigger and more vast than the height, width, and depth of this lie? Always it is light without end. Any feeling of disturbance is always a direct prompt to look to the light without end. When you play your game of Monopoly, you say, "Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. This is when you are being sent directly to jail. We are not going to send you directly to jail. You have already done that for yourself. We are sending you upon another direct errand, and we give you the same instruction. Go straight to the light. Do not be distracted by any of the things of this world. Do not collect any of the concepts of the ego." If you go straight to the light whenever you feel a disturbance, then whatever things of this world still seem to exist will be used in the service of our collective return home. Just make sure to turn over all the seeming things of this world, without exception, to that light. Allowing the light you are to control and operate everything, this is peace. This is happiness. This is the setting down of all conflict. Remember that this world is an enactment of a tiny mad idea. It only seems to have assumed massive proportions. You have become mesmerized by this enactment, thinking that it has meaning, thinking that its separate components have separate meanings and values. The feeling of disturbance indicates you are placing meaning and value upon one of the seemingly separate and finite things of this world, rather than the infinite light that can always shine through it. Things can't give you joy, but joy is joy. If you allow joy to shine, there is joy. It's very simple, and it should be. Recognize the power of joy. It can shine through anything of this world, because the seemingly separate things of this world are actually nothing. Let us draw you a picture. Here you are, holding up a shield against the sun, blocking the light. The light is joy, and it would reach you if you weren't hiding from it. This blocking of the light is called effort. So you make this tremendous effort to block the light all the time, and you are tired. You are searching for something to refresh and enliven you. Ego offers you the idea of satisfaction. It holds out to you one of the separate things of this world and claims that it will bring you happiness. Or it holds out to you one of the separate things of this world, and it claims that this thing is causing your unhappiness. All the while, you are trying mightily to block all the light that yearns to reach you. When you see how simple this is, you will laugh, and you will stop your efforts to block the light. Instead, you will give the light permission to carry you through all experiences, to control every facet of your experience. Placing control in the hands of peace itself, this is joy, and this is also the discovery of the true self you have always shared with all. Whenever you think that one part of a world of separation can define, explain, or analyze another part of a world of separation, you feel disturbed. Give thanks that you do. This is a very helpful indicator. Your solution to any problem perceived in this world must come to you from outside your perception of separation. When you hand over all your perceptions to the light you are, you will be shown how to look upon this world in peace, and how to serve the light as you do. Trying to manage or to collect the things of this world will never bring you peace and joy. Allowing the light that truly is to flow through you, to provide every thought, every word, and every gesture, this is happiness without end. When you feel any degree of disturbance, see that it is a prompt. It's an indicator that you should look down upon the path you are walking for the trail of breadcrumbs that leads you through the forest of egoic thought, all the way back home. They are not really breadcrumbs, which are consumable and finite. This is the trail of light. When you feel disturbed, you have lost sight of the direction Spirit has provided, and there is an easy fix for that. Simply intend to go in the way that Spirit leads. Acknowledge that you are not capable of leading yourself. Admit that you need help. The feeling of disturbance means that you have been trying to negotiate a world of madness without assistance. If you're lost, do you want to know about it? Then give thanks for the feeling of disturbance. That's what reminds you to follow Spirit's lead. As following guidance becomes more natural and familiar, you don't need so many reminders, but as long as you receive them, know that they are serving you. Following the trail of light that Spirit provides is what leads you to healing and the ability to stay in peace. If you want to make this new year about something, then make it about retirement. Retire from being distracted by the unreal, and commit to following what the reality of the light shows you in every moment. We celebrate the very clear guidance that is here for you in every moment, and we celebrate your willingness to look upon it, to be held, and to be healed. Thanks for listening.